everybody. So the Nashville Needlework Market's coming up very soon, right? And everybody's all abuzz about the previews and the sneak peeks and everything, all the goodness that's coming out. And that includes me, because I have been oohing and ahhing over so much. I swore that I wasn't going to go overboard, but that ship has sailed. That ship has gone, because there's so much good stuff, just like every year. There's so much good stuff coming out. So what I did was I made, over the last few days, a list of my preliminary first impressions of things that I absolutely fell head over heels for, just to begin with. This list will change, I'm sure. It will grow. Some things will come off. But I wanted to show you the things that I absolutely love so far. Now, everyone has different tastes, right? Everybody has different tastes, different things they like to stitch. And these are only my choices. Now, this is very personal to me, and I wanted to share these with you. Not everybody's going to like everything I chose, just like I'm not going to like everything that everybody else chose. So, you know, this is a very personal shopping experience, because you stitch what you love, and we all have different loves, right? So I'm going to show you the things that, like I said, that I've picked out. And I may do another one of these later on as things still come out. I'm still waiting to see what Stacy Nash has. I'm still waiting on Paulette at Plum Street to see what she has. Nothing from them yet. So there's still some really good stuff coming. So I'm trying to pace myself, but it's very hard. So let me show you what I've picked out. I've made some notes, and I'm just going to pop these up on the screen and let you see them. And, you know, maybe it's something that you've not seen. Maybe you've seen it, and just wanted to share with you. The first one, these mostly are in alphabetical order, but I did tack some things on the end because this is some new things that I've seen since I made my list. But most of them are in alphabetical order. And I can tell you that Rochelle has a lot of these out there at the Cottage Needle. If you've not decided who to order from, you can always go over there and look at her pre-order. And if there's something that's not listed as a pre-order that you might want, you know, you can always message her, or you can even email me and let me know, and we will try our best to snag it for you at market. So that's just putting that out there. There's lots of shops that are doing pre-orders, and but just to let you know that Rochelle and I are too. Rochelle is, and I'm helping, so that's an option for you. Okay, the first are two patterns from Annie B's that I fell in love with. Annie B's Folk Art. First is Love Always. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm going to be saying I love this. Absolutely gorgeous. Fabulous, phenomenal. I'm going to be saying that through the whole video, so I will try to curb that, because if I did not love it, right, I wouldn't be picking it. So this is Love Always, and this is Threadneedle Street. That is so different. I love it because it's different, and anything that has to do with stitching is really cool to me. You know, I like to have that kind of thing, like Home of a Needleworker. Anything that identifies me as a stitcher on my walls, I really like that idea. So she did really good. She's got several other charts, and so do a lot of these designers. So don't limit yourself to just what I'm showing, because they've got lots of other designs out there that they're releasing as well. Now, this is a new designer. I have never seen this designer before, Autumn Lane Stitchery, and I am in love. You know how I love Halloween? I absolutely am just impressed with this new designer. And this is Horrid Old Hag. Look at that. And I love the cartoony nature, but it's not, it's more of a mosaic type, you know, just looks mysterious and spooky. And then this is the Witch's Spell. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Just so, and there's more. There's so many more of this designer out there. She has just nailed it. She has nailed it. I love it. Autumn Lane Stitchery. Erica Michaels. She has a market exclusive called Hannah's Garden. Now this is a market exclusive, so if you like this chart, you need to get it because it's only available at market. So if you need to pre-order that. And this one I'm interested in, the Silk Gauze Petites. I have never tried silk gauze. I've got a little kit that has silk gauze in it, and I've got a piece or two of silk gauze, but I've not tried it yet. This is a primer, and this is perfect. I'm going to get that hopefully and try that, because I love the look of silk gauze, and it's so fragile and you know, it's just prissy, and I love that. I love anything prissy, so I'm gonna try to get that. Heart in Hand, of course, absolutely, of course, love everything she does. But this is Bluebird Sampler. I have Blackbird and I have Redbird, so that's gonna happen. I love that Bluebird. And then Christmas Square Dance, again, just fabulous. I love that. I love those. Lila's Studio, A Quaker Welcome. Really, really pretty. I'm trying to leave these up long enough for you all to take a good look at them. Now, this is a new designer to me too, From the Heart by Wendy. This is her Sampler Petites, Part 1. Aren't those pretty? So pretty. Yeah, I like that. I'll be interested to see the other volumes come out too, but those are really pretty. All of her things are really pretty. Now, JBW, of course, always is a standard, you know, but this year I'm just in love with Bunnies in the Round. I stitched a bunnies like that, several bunnies, and it's in a egg shape. So I like the thought of having the round one too, and I love the pink, of course. Lottie Da, the Little Summer Sampler. Fell in love with that one too. That's really, really pretty. Really pretty. Now, Manie de Donna has several sewing boxes, and the kits, like with the little fobs and the little pin cushions and different accoutrements to go in a sewing box, and then you actually stitch the front of the sewing box or the top. And they have several of those this year, but this one, Let Freedom Ring sewing box, oh, that's so pretty. And the little stuff that goes in it, absolutely beautiful. So they nailed it again this year. They always do. Now, another new vendor this year that I've not seen before is Mountain Air Fabrics and Designs. They have beautiful, beautiful hand-dyed fabrics, and I'm anxious to see, you know, what kind of base they have and what their colors look like and what the feel of them. This is Egyptian Sand, which is really, really pretty. Now, I have another one, but I didn't write the name of it down. I'll put it up here, and I'll write the name under it. But those two I'm definitely interested in. So they're really pretty colors. There's some more bold ones, some blues, some purples. They've got some really pretty colors. Needle Made Designs, Rachel Long. Pink. It's pink. So pretty. That's really pretty. I love that. The Primitive Hair. Now, she has got several things that I'm interested in, but Raven is a got to have. I love that. She has a hair and something else, but the Raven just gone. That was it. That was it. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Now, Rovaris has several things. They're all beautiful things this year, as usual. But the Halloween alphabet pin cushions. And then this is Let It Snow. Look at that blue. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love that blue. And then Witch's Dead and Breakfast. Isn't that fun? That's just hysterical. I love that. Love that. The Scarlet House, Jane Crowe, 1850. Jane Cowie, 1850. Tanya really, her things are beautiful again this year, as usual. And then this is Seeking Refuge. I need about 300 more hours a week. Silver Creek Samplers. This is Izzy Decaying. Can you even stand that? Izzy Decaying. That's adorable. That's a guy. I've got to do that one. They've got one too. Something about the moon that's really pretty. But that one's just, that's hysterical. Summer House Stitchworks. This is Chronicles of Oline Marie, Volume 1. Again, those are so soft and so delicate. Just really, really beautiful. And I'm anxious to see the other volumes of that one. I love the colors, the muted colors, and the prim vintage color palette that's used. It's just gorgeous. Let's talk for a second about Tracy Kogut. Have you guys seen? She's doing samplers now. And she's doing them extremely well. Extremely well. This is Heaven and Nature. All three of these are happening. All three of these I will be bringing home. If I had to fight somebody. No. These are gorgeous. Faith, Hope, Peace, and Love. The sneak peek was the little man and the woman in the top corner. The pink and the, oh, it looked like Valentine's, just, and then this is Newcastle Bouquet. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I don't know what to say. She's got several new punch needle designs out as well. There's more cross stitch designs that she's releasing. She is releasing a compilation book. It's her celebration book for this year. 10 years, I think, in the cross stitch community. And she's, it's got several patterns in it. These are included in the book. And it's I'm pretty sure it's a market exclusive too. But yeah, that's really good. I love that. So, and then just a couple days ago, with Thy Needle and Thread, Brenda Gervais released her charts, her market releases. And Token of Love. Manor at Quaker Hill. All of hers are beautiful too. Now, this is, of course, Blackbird Designs Little Birds. Anything that Barb and Alma do comes home with me. There's 2 more designs, but from what I gather, they're not going to be released at market. They'll be released a little later than market, so I'm not really sure yet what's exactly going on, what is exactly going on, but I know Little Birds is one of the designs that will be there. And then Heartstring Samplery also, she's got some several beautiful things again this year. Peace Band Sampler is one that I'm particularly interested in. Isn't that gorgeous? Really, really pretty. I love that. Beth is always just coming out with such beautiful things. I love that. And of course, now I don't know if you've heard, but RATM is designing again. And they've got a new release coming out. They've only gave a sneak peek of it so far. So, you know, they did the Oz Quaker. They've done the Alice Quaker. So I'm anxious to see what Quaker it's going to be. So keep an eye out for that. And also, Classic Colorworks and Weeks have new colors. I don't know about Gauze yet. I don't know if he's going to have any new colors this year or not. We've not seen anything. So if he does, you know, that's going to happen too. But Classic Colorworks and Weeks do have new colors coming out too. And then there are Nikki's Creations has gorgeous fabrics coming out. Again, I want to grab some of those, and just beautiful linens, fabrics, just beautiful. So that's my market picks so far this year for 2020, and I'm curious as to what yours are, and I'm very anxious to see what else comes out between now and then. There are several more things on my list, but we'll see, because I've got to whittle down a little bit. Y'all seen my stash cabinet? Yeah, I got to whittle this down a little bit, because, you know, you don't have to get them right now. Unless it's a market exclusive, you don't have to get them right now. Don't get into that FOMO, that whole FOMO thing. These releases will be out there, you know, in August, in September, next February, they'll still be there. So you can pace yourself and get, you know, get what you want from market. You don't have to rush and get them all right now. So always remember that, unless it's a market exclusive, those are the ones that you need to look for first. And then, you know, pace yourself. You don't have to get them all. Don't get a case of FOMO and get yourself in trouble getting all the stuff, because it's not necessary. These charts are not going anywhere for quite a while. So just remember that. And if you're a new stitcher, just don't pressure yourself, because they'll be there and they'll be available, and everything's going to be out there for you whenever you're ready. So and I have to keep reminding myself of that, because I just want it all, and I want to stitch it all right now, and you know, and that's why I picked my mania starts now, because I don't want to neglect the things that are already in my stash for the newer things that are coming out. Typically, I like anything that I get new in a year, I don't consider starting until the following year. That's just the way I've done it. A couple things I make exceptions for, but generally, for the most part, anything I get in 2020, I won't even consider starting until next year. So that gives me time, you know, to pace myself and grab things, you know, later on, and just as they come, you know. So it's nothing that you have to get right now. So just keep that in mind, okay? All right, well, that's what I have for you. And like I said, have fun looking at the sneak peeks. Have fun looking and making your lists, and you can always make a list, right? It's like when I was little, we got the Sears and Roebuck toy catalog around Christmas time, and we'd sit down and we'd list, we'd circle stuff, you know, and you know, have 50, 75 things on there, you know, and then just, it's fun to just sit down and list, you know, things that you're interested in. And so make your lists, and look at what all's out there, what all's coming out, and check all the new designers, support your shops, and of course, you know, Rochelle is available if you need her. So I will see you again very soon, and have a wonderful day, and happy stitching.